So today, guys, we're going to be finding out a little bit more about Starfield together. You guys know we've watched a lot from part 1 to part 2. We saw customization, we saw ships, we saw ship combat. We also saw a little bit about the game. But today, we get to go a little bit deeper, and we're going to find out more about the combat. We're going to find out more about exploration and Outposts. So I'm very excited about this one, and hopefully you guys are too. In the comments, let me know, do you plan on buying this game, or are you waiting till the game releases to get some type of review? So let's get into it and let's find out more.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy. So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explores. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
That's kind of cool. Pulled out the double shotty. Okay, we're seeing a little bit more about the combat right here, it looks like.
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
Can you kill that wildlife?
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people taking a lot of
After
pictures
some
in this
exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses, and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this
that's
time
cool.
is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
Yeah, you get people are gonna spend hours in there. Already, I can see that. It's kind of like The Sims, you know, like when you build. Well, this part, right? Building your house, building like everything inside.
Add crafting and research stations in your outposts to utilize any resources you find or already have. Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines.
So I'm talking about
a selection of grips and barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds.
Now that's cool.
All you
That's
stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor.
yeah, I
You
like
can
that.
also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
This reminds me so
Starfield,
much of
we
kind of
completely
Halo.
overhauled our combat. It's more dynamic, the
Different.
animations are more fluid,
I like it. I like it.
it just feels great.
I like what I'm seeing.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before.
Also, remember, guys, you guys can play this in first person or third person, which is kind of cool.
There's a lot of variety.
Grenade launcher.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on
The
your
thermal
environment.
scope?
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting around
That's what I want.
and for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying. Zero gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Nice.
Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
Yo, sign me up.
Starfield's got you covered.
This is what I've been waiting to see the whole time, some combat. Wait, go back. Did you see that? So take a look at this. You see this? He has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 weapons plus a melee being 11. And then it looks like he has, I guess that's a med kit down there. But look at, that's a lot of weapons that you can carry. Can you carry all those? Guess you need a gun for every type of environment you're in. I wonder how big our backpack is that we carry stuff. Oh man, we got some combat gameplay. Oh, finally some third person view. See if you guys want to play in third person, you can. Oh. Wait, what? Is that like a special ability?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are.
Oh, wait, what was that? A special ability. So that's gonna wrap it up for us, guys. I will say so far, I'm leaning on pre-ordering this. I really want to play this early. I think it comes out on the 1st, so I probably will go ahead and make the jump. The one thing I really wanted to see was the combat, and we finally got to see some combat in this last video. I will say the Outposts look like you're going to spend a lot of time there, especially if you want to create something cool. Just not only creating the outside, but if you want to create the inside and customize it your way, which it seems you can, and then just exploring the worlds. So I definitely leaning towards buying this. I want to know in the comments, what do you guys think? I'm going to try to look around, see if I can see any new gameplay. This actually taught me a lot about the game that I didn't even know. I was really worried. I thought it would be more like a walking simulator, but I got to see a lot more combat in this gameplay. So it has me a little bit more hyped on what the story could entail. So let me know in the comments. We're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Hey, appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, Nothing But Skills is out.